All right, so what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy. And for today's video, I wanted to give you guys a side-by-side comparison between two CTPs that are probably going to be controlling the future of Marvel Future Fight, at the very least when it comes to PvE content, and that is the CTP of Rage and the CTP of Judgment, the new elemental CTP that will be coming in with update 5.6. As you can see right here, I currently have 3 of them. I picked them up through gambling in the shop, and I've re-rolled them to land a 200% damage proc. One thing I can say though, it's actually really difficult to get perfect stats on this. Like if you're trying to get the 200% damage proc, that takes a while. Like I got really unlucky, but not just that, to land a 200% damage proc plus to land a 20% chain hit damage at the exact same time with a high all attack value, man, that's really difficult. And the best I managed to do was 26% all attack with 14.9% chain hit and a 200% damage proc. Definitely not perfect, but that's the best I could do. I think it's even harder to roll this thing than it is to roll a CTP of Rage, and that thing is really hard to roll in most cases because many of us don't settle for anything besides like the 60% damage reduction. Anyways, that being said, we're going to do a side-by-side comparison between the two CTPs. Obviously, they're not perfectly rolled, but I think they're good enough. Most people are going to settle for about 15% chain hit, about 25% all attack, and that 200% damage proc. And when it comes to the CTP of Rage, as long as you have one value over 25 and you have that 60% damage reduction to the boss's defense, most people will settle on that. So Wanda is going to be the character that we use to test this out today. Many of you guys been asking to see Luna Snow in action with it, so we're going to do that for her as well. But I figured since Wanda's uniform, as you can see, turns her 3 most powerful skills into mind damage skills, I figured it would be nice to test this out on her as well. I might actually test out this CTP of Judgment on Psylocke as well to see how she performs, but on the test build it's really hard to optimize these character stats, and even for Wanda, just getting the crit and the dodge to a high level was really hard to do, and I actually had to sacrifice a lot of crit damage to get it there. But we're gonna make up the crit damage by using Yuli's Claw in our team setup right here. So we're gonna try this out. The thing is though, on this test build, the raid level is lower than mine, so we're not gonna be able to do high stages. But what we're gonna do is just do it without strikers and just see the times, right? And see what's really different between the CTPs. We're gonna go up against, let's see, let's try, you know, Ebony Ma is probably gonna go down really easy, but let's see if we can at least get a 1-minute checkpoint here, right? We're gonna use just Wasp there. I was using her against Call Obsidian just because we don't want to deal with the Pentagon trap. And let's see. Also, he's green, bro. Why is he green? Anyways, doesn't matter. We're just gonna do like a little 1 minute here and see. Okay. We're just gonna use these 3 skills and then we're gonna cycle through. Okay. Not sure where the rage proc is. It's back, but okay. Yeah, he's not even gonna make it to 1 minute. This is this is not a good place to test. Like he's too weak. I'm sorry. This is too low of a level, and we don't have anything higher on lock against Ebony. So we'll go against we'll go against Cull. That will probably be a lot better. And yeah, 31 should be fine because we're not using any major support like Nick Fury and Phil Coulson, because that's not what the point of this video is. It's just to see what the difference looks like between the two CTPs. And we don't need support, major supports to do that. The crit damage is just there because we need a 3rd character anyways, right? And Wasp is there just to make sure that we don't get hit with a Blade Twister or get time frozen. Let's do this. Now I want you to stay right here and stop moving. Just stay in one place so I can control your mind and use you as a crash test dummy. You damn fool. If only Ebony wasn't so goddamn weak, so we could have actually used him. He would have been the perfect one to test on. All right, because this idiot actually has higher resistances. But I guess we'll see if that CTP lowers his resistance and do any kind of thing. Well, I think it won't work. I think if anything, ABX against the Frost Beast, that thing might actually make an impact. Let's actually see if we can. There we go. Perfect. Just keep staying in this corner here. We're just gonna do like a minute 30 max. I don't want to keep you guys super long. We're gonna do a minute 30 here, and then what we're gonna do is a minute 30 against Thanos, and then we're gonna swap the CTP and see what the difference looks like. Okay, let's Whew. I got guard broken by that stupid thing. Still got it mind control, but that kind of cost us a little bit of damage. Nothing we could have done about that. I guess we could have brought my guy Nicholas, but I didn't wanna. Okay, so 10 bars. That's it. Tip of 10 bars. Keep that in mind, boys. Minute 30, 10 bars for Wanda here. Let's actually go against Thanos real quick. And 15 should be fine. We have the Blade Twister here. That's actually really annoying, but we have the Wasp for that, so that's fine. Still probably will guard break us, but we'll just have to deal with it. I swear everything just looks darker on this test server. Where's my goddamn rage proc, bro? Like, also, yo, this is a test server for real. Because, like, them circles are just mad big, bro. Just mad big. Okay. There you go. I should push him down into his next phase. All right. So we'll use the Wasp here. It's just me, or does the Wasp look really big? It might be just me. It's been a long time since I've used the Wasp, like, for anything. Sad to say, because she used to be, like, so clutch for me. We just really need more game modes where we can use old characters on the regular end. I was trying to finesse my way around, but oh boy, I got clipped by the Blade Twister there on the way out. All right, you know what? Should we just stop it here? Because this is gonna eat up a lot of time. Let's just stop it here. So that was like a minute 04. Actually, not less than that, like a minute 02. All right, so what we're gonna do is just jump back over against Cull, and now we're gonna pay them crystals because they ain't mine, and we need to test, right? We need to make sure that this CTP functions the way how it's supposed to function, right, Netmarble? Or the Marvel Future Fight team. I'm gonna give her this one, and let's find out. So we're at a tip of 10 bars against Cull last time with energy, right? All we did right here, obviously we lost some crit rate and some dodge, right? But you don't need crit rate or dodge for this CTP, okay? None of that matters. I'm also kind of curious if this CTP works like a damage proc, because I didn't test it at all, so you're seeing this live, right? If it works like a regular damage proc or like a CTP of rage. So we'll be finding that out together, boys. Still running, but not sure if that's just because of the chain hit thing. I'm not really seeing a spike of damage. Not seeing it. Okay. Yeah, I tried to like write out the full 5th skill to see if that would make a difference. I'm not really seeing it. Okay. I'm gonna try something a little different in the next one. Like, I'm gonna keep playing it just like how you would normally play like a rage or something to see if that's how it's supposed to be played, right? But I'm gonna do one more run after this where I'm just gonna try to proc like you would with a normal obelisk and see what happens. Like, actually, let me write this out fully. Nope. Did like no damage with it there. And that 3rd skill, nobody can tell me that 3rd skill is weak. That 3rd skill is very, very powerful. So the fact that it did like no damage when I literally procced on it. I'm definitely gonna have to do some more testing with this thing to see if it actually works like a normal damage proc or if it works like a rage proc. But definitely looks like rage wins, boys. Like, okay, what we're gonna do is come back in here and we're gonna try. I can't guarantee we're gonna land every single proc, but we're gonna try and see if we land the damage proc on the 4th skill, right? If we can actually do more damage than we just did. I just want to figure out if it's actually working like a normal obelisk / CTP, like, you know, like a CTP of energy proc, where like the first hit is what does the most amount of damage. I didn't do anything there, so barely any damage. Okay, fine. Barely any damage there either. That's fine. I'm gonna try and wait for it, and then okay. All right, so safe to say, even doing this, we're not really seeing a massive spike, like, you know, with a regular obelisk. Like when it spikes, you would notice that, yeah, the proc just activated. No, I'm not really seeing that, fam. So, boys, it looks like this thing isn't gonna upset the balance that we have, right? Well, now I guess, do we have a balance when it comes to CTP? I don't know, but it looks like this thing isn't going to be like super OP busted, which I guess is good if it's working. Well, keep in mind that the chain hit isn't at the 20% that like it would be, but like honestly, only like super ultra mega whales, which is nothing wrong with being a whale, to be honest. Like if you don't have time to play the game and you have the money to fund the game to make sure that the game keeps running so everybody can keep enjoying it, then more power to you. But the point is, like, only super ultra mega whales will have the resources to constantly keep re-rolling these things, right, until you get the perfect stat, like, what is it, 30 something, 34%, what is it, 34% all attack, and then like the 20%. Yeah, this is definitely weaker than Rage, boys. Definitely weaker than Rage on Wanda at the very least. I'm not saying it's weaker than Rage on every single character, right? Because it's too soon to say, right? We're gonna try against Thanos here. Let's see if there's a difference, because you always have to keep in mind that Call Obsidian has high elemental resistances and mind damage is an element. So because we no longer have the CTP of Rage that allows Wanda to ignore the boss's defense, that may be a factor here. So last time it only took us, what was that, like just over a minute, like 1 minute and 2 seconds to bring this guy down to 11 bars. Now I know it says on the proc itself that, hold up, it increases all elemental damage by 200% for 5 seconds, and it doesn't say anything about it just being one time like a normal damage proc. So you guys can be like, what's so confusing about that? But I absolutely have to be sure, right? I don't want to assume anything just because it could be like they worded it wrong. But ultimately, it looks like the CTP of Judgment may end up not dethroning the CTP of Rage, which honestly is good, because people spent a lot of money trying to get all the Rages, right? You don't want to feel like you basically got like shafted, you know, like slighted, like, oh, they just made us spend a whole bunch of money trying to get Rage, then like power creep, right? But it looks like, yeah, looks like the Rage is a lot better. I am actually going to redo this because, wow, that's a lot to be behind by. That's actually a lot. I just want to be sure, right? All right, one more time. Measure twice, so you only have to cut once. Just remember that, boys. All right, so we're gonna do a second run here. We just want to make sure that at least in this first look, right, it seems as though Rage is coming out on top, but I don't want to just say it from doing it one time on screen for you guys. You actually want to do it a couple of times, so like we have like some visual proof to back that up, right? I always like to give you guys like gameplay evidence to back up everything. It looks like we're doing a little bit better here this time, which is very good. All right, we got him down here quite a bit faster this time. Okay, still nothing close to that 1 minute that it took us last time. Yeah, so by the time we transition, right, it's basically still gonna be an L for Judgment. 3 bar difference there. Okay, one more time, guys. This is the cut. Measure twice, cut once. Let's see. All right. Nice. Got a good proc to start. Okay. Like, I had a feeling that the Ignore Boss defense was just going to be superior to the Elemental buff, but you always have to test. You always have to just be sure, right? You don't want to go off feelings. Like, it's facts over feelings all day, every day. Feelings can change, right? Facts will remain as such. Okay, come on. Oh, I know why it's fluctuating in how long it's taking me each time is because sometimes the blade twisters will come up under my feet while I'm in one of the animations, and that will make it so that she gets guard broken and I lose a little bit of damage. So that's why it's fluctuating a little bit here, but it's consistent enough to showcase that Rage is definitely superior on a character like Wanda, right? So boys, we are going to wrap this one right here. I am going to do a bit more testing on somebody like Luna Snow, maybe even on Psylocke, maybe even on Iceman. If there's anybody else you guys want to see, also my guy Scott, we might do it for Scott as well. Feel free to hit me in the comments while we have the APK and I can play around with all these free crystals, because once we get on my own account, it might be a different story. I'll definitely do some comparisons, but I won't have judgment because, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be gambling at the drop of the update just yet. Anyways, boys, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. All the love, all the support. The Marvel Future Fight Terminator. I'm looking forward to this thing dropping, man, because your boy going to be having a whole lot of fun with it. That's for damn sure. Anyways, thank you guys. All the love, all the support you guys have been showing the channel. You are fan-freaking-tastic. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay safe. I'm out. Peace.